of making the MAXI CNC Router, full size, 4 foot by 5 foot. So today we're going to be finishing these mounting plates. I'm mounting these high output NEMA 24s to the, well, first of all the Z, then the Y axis, and I think we might have enough time to do the X as well before we start. I think just finishing off some of these side plates, making them look a little more cosmetically nice, and then we're going to get stuck into the electrical stuff. I actually this morning received what I've been waiting for, actually. And that is heavy duty industrial cable chain. And so we'll be making up trays or rails for these to actually fit on as well, but I think that'll be the next video. It always pays to get, you know, sort of top good quality stuff if you're going to make one of these machines. You know, don't go cheap. I actually totted up the other day and then also predicted what it was going to cost me to actually finish it, and it is looking like $4,000. I was trying to actually make it for $2,500, but no. If you put good quality stuff in, you won't do it. Not a machine this size. So yeah, this is this just the sum of the parts and consumables. Yeah, budget for $4,000. Okay, let's get on with it. Okay, so this is a very simple design to attach the, well, one of the Y-axis stepper motors to the screw. Let's see if I can get this together how I designed it. So I designed it so I can lift that up and get the nut on here. I want to put a spring washer on as well. Okay, it's a flat washer, spring washer. Of course, as you get older, it's more difficult to get things like nuts on. I think we're going to be okay. Yeah. It was unbelievably complex to work out how I was going to get the nuts on in there. Okay, at least the top one. The bottom one's not really too much problem. Just got to give yourself a little bit of room to work when you're working these things out. Okay, a couple of spanners now to do this up. What I want to do is make sure that this is square. Before I do it up dead tight. This is quite an easy way of finding out whether something is square. It's pretty damn good. I'm just using two squares, line the one on here and then resting the other one down there to give me a bit of a plumb line down that I can know that it's absolutely square, and everything is worked off square from this linear square rail anyway. So that one's up. And this one, and just tighten it. Okay, so the next thing to do is get this on here. And providing I've drilled these holes in the right place, everything should be nice and square. That's feeling pretty good. You can tell how sort of close you've got it. You know, if you can sort of do all the screws up with your fingers and still notice the wiggle room. Gotta have built-in wiggle room. Okay, and that feels quite free. Let's tighten this up. Oh, wrong one. Well, I nip these up quite firm. It's still fairly damn free. And then we'll lock this up. There we go. Do this up to finish tightness. This has to be pretty firm. That's it. Very solid. Well, that's okay. When I've got all these up and on, I'll come round with my rotary, what is it, emery type thing, and I'm going to knock all these corners off, so you know, you don't take my blooming knuckles off as you walk around the machine. But there's probably never going to be a reason for me to actually stand behind the machine, because this is going to be up against the workshop wall practically. I might have to make a little cover for this, a little cowling or cover or something, but I don't think I'm going to get this damaged in any way. In fact, I might turn this around, turn the motor 180 degrees, so where these wires come out are facing down, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the cable in through there, through that tube, because all the cabling is going to be on the other side of the machine. Okay, so that's one Y-axis done. I suppose I've got to do the other side now.